Billionaire collector Ken Griffin quietly moves his masterpiece from the Art Institute of Chicago to Florida. I guess that's not so quiet. I mean, geez. I mean, gosh. All right, Billionaire art collector Ken Griffin has moved several of his most high-profile artworks from the Art Institute of Chicago, where he is trustee, the Norton, an art museum in West Palm Beach, Florida. All right, so to those criminal-minded art thieves, well, you know where it's at. Go at it. Okay, all right. Listen, I'm happy for him. He's a millionaire. He collects art. Yes, I'm sort of trying to do the same, but hopefully I'll help thousands of people collect art as well. Speaking of thousands of people, so subscribe, like, and go ahead and comment. Let me know your thoughts. Now, on one hand, it's just like, I love art. I love the art world. I love creative people. I consider myself a creative. I think art and creativity is key in bringing this world to a good place. Legendary photo historian and artist Deborah Willis wins $200,000 award. An artist and historian whose game... Okay, so like my power keeps going out. Hold on. Okay. So, got the power thing situated. Deborah Willis, an artist and historian whose game-changing exhibitions and books have reshaped the study of photography, has won the Don Tyson Prize of the Advancement of American Art, an award given out by the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville, Arkansas. Much of Willis's work has dealt with the history of black photography, specifically as it relates to gender. She's currently chair of the Department of Photography and Imaging at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts. Oh, right around the corner. Cool. I'll go say hello to her sometime. She understood the power of photography to provide connectivity, access, and inspiration well in advance of social media dawns. And she has been at the forefront of scholarship on African American art, sharing her inquisitive vision and deep knowledge with students. Her 2009 book, Posing Beauty, African American Images from the 1890s to the present, and a similar named show that she curated are regarded as touchstones. Both explored how images were essential in solidifying notions about black beauty that are now deeply embedded in our culture. In the introduction to Posing Beauty, Willis asks, how is the notion of beauty idolized and exploited in the media, in hip-hop, culture, in art? Is black beauty a conditioning? Does beauty matter? Her influence on the field extends back to the 80s. In 1980, she became the first head of photographs at Harlem's Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture. During that decade, she also published an important survey of black photographers active between 1840 and 1940. Many of those artists were at the time largely underrecognized. Ain't that the truth? During the 90s, she organized exhibitions from the Smithsonian's Institute Center of African American History and Culture. In a statement, Willis said, I believe that arts are essential in the changing the world. By witnessing with reflection, uplifting diverse stories, and elevating multiple narratives of desire, pleasure, and loss. The Don Tyson Prize is not solely given to artists. Past winners have included Project Row Houses, the Archives of American Art, and the artist Vanessa German. Willis is the first historian to win the award, which is given out every year. Cool. And she looks cute. So, U.S. returns artifacts taken from Iraq Museum in 2003 invasion. What's that about? Wow. Whoa. Was it taken accidentally? What happened here? Repatriation ceremony, Manhattan District Attorney's Office, Homeland Security Investigations, and the Republic of Iraq. December 14th, 2022. On Wednesday, during a repatriation ceremony held in New York's, 7 ancient seals were given back to Iraq nearly 2 decades after they were taken during the U.S.-led invasion of the country in 2003. That was a lot faster than France giving stuff back to Egypt, right? Artwork from the sarcophagi and the pyramids, so on and so forth. I actually don't think they've given anything back. I think, if you want to see what, ancient Egypt burial sites were like, just go to the Louvre in France. The works were returned from the office of Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, which oversees a unit focused on illegally sold antiquities, and were repatriated to Salwan Sinjadi, Iraq's envoy to the U.S. All right. Iraq's officials have been recovering droves of artifacts taken during the invasion. The Iraqi National Museum in Baghdad was left unsecured in the chaos that followed. Meanwhile, Western museum officials called for amnesty to looters. In August 2021, representatives from the country oversaw the repatriation of 17,000 artifacts, including one held by Hobby Lobby and Cornell University. Love it. How do these things get to Cornell University? And I don't know who Hobby Lobby is, but whoa, man. In the largest ever return of looted Iraqi antiques, experts in the field consider the 2021 repatriation a watershed event given its scope and the value of some of the artifacts. Both this return and the latest one are part of an ongoing push for the New York's DA office to repatriate artifacts with suspect ownership records to governments abroad. This is really funky. So the New York DA got jurisdiction over global artwork? It's just as disturbing as the fact that Cornell University got its hands on Iraqi museum artifacts. New York authorities first became aware of these seals circulation on the market when they were listed in an online auction held in March 2021. You know what's really interesting here? They don't mention who was selling it. I mean, you're just not a nobody getting these pieces, right? Anyway, state and federal authorities believe the pieces circulated in the U.S. and passed through the hands of private collectors through dealers between 2004 and 2009. Oh, really? Wow, you figured that out. Okay, all right.